Solid figures. What about solid figures? Victoria.
They are edges, bases,
And
and vertices.
vertices. Awesome. Do you all remember what each of those were? What was this?
Okay. Base.
What was this?
Vertex.
A vertex. That's a tricky one. What was this?
Edge.
An edge. Okay. Today we're going to learn about lines and line segments. Those kinds of things make up solid figures.
I know what.
It's okay. Just sit there. Explain it to me.
The edges. I think they're just a line.
Just a line? Okay. Well, we're going to learn about them today. Okay? So we're going to need to know this word.
Point.
Point. That's what that looks like. How about this one?
Intersecting lines. Parallel lines. Line segment. Line.
Okay. We're going to learn each one of those.
What is important to know about lines? Think about this question during the lesson.
What do you think is important to know about them? Sage.
Important to know about them because they can actually help you in math or
And geometry, yes. Anybody else have any other ways? Kaylee.
If someone asks you, what is line segment, you would be like,
Right, if you didn't learn it. Isaiah.
it might help you in future lessons.
Okay, it might help us in future lessons. All very important.
Lines and parts of lines are used to make shapes and solid figures.
What you just said.
Yep. That's what we all
A
said.
point is an exact position.
Which one's a point? Is this one the point?
No.
That one?
No.
That one.
Yes.
Awesome. It's exact point. But make a dot. That's a point. Okay?
A line is a set of points that is endless in two directions.
Do you have a question, Deshaun? No? What do you have? You're confused?
What's that mean?
What's-
the one on the top? What's the point mean?
The point? A point is any one position in space. Anything. So if I put a point, there's a point.
Oh, so
There's a point.
or
They're everywhere. They're imaginary kind of things. In geometry, points are important because in this line consists of points everywhere down the line. Does that help a little bit, Deshaun?
They're all over the screen.
It'll come to you, I promise, okay?
I know where
Okay. All right. Oh,
What is the difference between a line and a line segment?
sorry, I skipped this one. This is a line segment, okay? Has points at the end. What's the difference between these two? Deshaun.
They have something different at the end.
What's different? What does this one have?
That has a point and the one on the bottom has a dot.
Okay, this is an arrow.
I don't like the arrow.
Okay, and this is a point. Quiet.
I think it's different because I think it's showing you that the line is keep on going.
Thank you.
And the two dots are just blocking the line.
Yes, okay. The arrows are significant. They are important to know and to have when you draw.
They keep going.
The arrows are telling us that the line is never ending. It keeps on going. Okay? If we have a line segment, which means it has points at the end, it stops.
Yeah.
It stops at those points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have to draw one of these, if it tells us to draw a line, are we going to put points or are we going to put arrows?
Arrows.
If it tells us to draw a line segment, what are we going to put?
Points.
Points. They're very important to have.
Because
If you don't, it changes the meaning. Okay? Understand?
This is what lines
A line is endless in two directions.
Okay. Victoria, you have a question? Can you wait? Okay. I never Wendy.
A line segment starts at one endpoint and stops at another endpoint.
That's what we thought, right? Or what we said.
Lines that cross at one point are intersecting lines.
I know what those are.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
They're crossing at what?
Hey, the point.
One point. Will they cross ever again?
No. Yes. They might could.
We think so? If they cross at this point and they keep going in this direction and this one goes in this direction, will they cross?
No.
Unless they hit something.
I think they won't because the arrows, that it means that they're not going to change.
Okay, yes. Deshaun.
In second grade, we had that one about these. It was hard, but now it's easy.
Now it's easy, okay.
What does it mean to say that intersecting lines have a point in common?
Why does it mean that? How do they have a point in common? Deshaun.
They all keep going.
Okay, Sean. Where they meet, right? Yeah, they share a point where they intersect. Okay? That's what that means when they say that, okay?
To say that intersecting lines have a point in common means that the lines cross each other at a point.
What's wrong, Sage? Are you okay?
I was saying, I was sitting back here and my hand is touching my Velcro because my Velcro is coming off. And then my finger went right across here and yesterday, same finger. You know how
We can't go into detail about it right now, honey, but are you okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Well, if it gets worse, just let me know.
Can intersecting lines have more than one point in common?
Can they?
No.
We already discussed this. No.
Because it's intersecting.
No.
Crossing.
Intersecting lines have only one point in common, and they cross at this point.
Got it?
I get it.
Good.
Lines that never cross are parallel lines.
Parallel lines. See, now that one came up too, Deshaun. Yes, London.
In second grade, we talked about parallel lines.
Yeah.
And now I really understand.
Good. Okay, parallel lines. Will they ever cross?
No.
They just keep going the same direction.
Because the arrows.
Yes. So that means the space between the two lines will always stay the same. Okay? Parallel.
What does it mean to say that parallel lines have no points in common?
Sean.
Because they're not the same as intersecting lines. And they keep on going in the same direction.
Okay, London.
I was wondering, if parallel lines go on, do they turn and stuff?
No.
Or do they just go straight?
They just go straight.
Parallel lines can't turn?
They can. On train tracks. You see, because if train tracks never turn, they would just always be going straight. Those are parallel.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So these parallel lines turned. Does that answer your question, London?
No, but
No, like turn.
this
Like,
side is bigger, but this is skinnier. I have some.
Well, it's not drawn to perfection.
I need to do that.
You need to wait. We're almost done, okay?
I have a green.
Try to wait. What's an example of parallel lines?
You can go like. You can go like that.
Okay. Okay. So when they say parallel lines have no points in common, it means they don't what? They don't intersect.
To say that parallel lines have no points in common means that the lines never cross each other.
Deshaun.
Mazes have a lot of what's it called? Intersecting lines.
What is the difference between intersecting and parallel lines?
What's the difference? Alex.
One has points and the other
lines have a common point.
Right? That's what we said. They share a point.
Parallel lines have no common point.
Which means what?
They
They don't intersect. Thank you.
Now you know that lines and parts of lines are used to describe shapes and solid figures.
Yep. Okay. I need everybody to get a math book. Wait for all the directions before you move. Get a math book and your math notebook and sit down at the desk, please. Hurry up, sir. You need to go when we come back from lunch.
Where's our camera over there? Cameron. Just don't touch the camera.
Open your books to 10-3, please. I don't remember the number, sorry. 242. Yes. Hurry up. You guys really need to use the bathroom when we come back from lunch. It's cutting into your learning time and you have to go. Okay. At the top of your pages, what do you see? Our lesson, what we just talked about, which was what? Sean? Yes, condition. What are these things that we just talked about? What are some of them? Alex? Lines and points. Sage? Line segments. London? Parallel lines. Josh? What did we just talk about? Okay, parallel lines, we said that one. Any other ones? Or Zach? Intersecting lines. Okay, all the things we just talked about. Okay. What did we talk about when it said, what do the arrows mean? Zoe. It never stops. It keeps on going. What do the points mean at the end of a line segment? Sean? They have an end point. They stop there, right? Awesome. Okay. Number 6. If you can't see this on the board, look in your book. It's on your book, or it's in your book. Number 6. What is that? Kat, what's number 6? If you don't know, look at the top of your page. They're all across the top. A line. Who agrees with her? Should see everybody's hands up there. You need to listen, okay? Okay, number 7. What is that one? Howard. A point. Who agrees? Yes. Number 8. Josh, what is number 8? Intersecting lines. Jonah, what is 9? 9. What are those? Look in your book. They're at the top of your page. Parallel lines. Awesome. Who agrees with him? Yes. 10. Kaylee.
They are intersecting lines.
10.
Oh,
A line segment. Who agrees? Awesome. Isaiah, what is 11? Parallel lines. Who agrees? Awesome. You guys got this. You can do it. I know you can. Okay, you are going to do problems. Oh, who did those? Okay, 12 through 17, and then 19 and 20.
Wait, you write them on the board?
Yes, I'll write them on the board. Numbers 12 all the way through 17, and then 19 and 20.
You have already wasted all of our learning time. Let's go.
My board feels like a 19. I know, sorry. But it's up there too. Get confused. Okay? Yes, Jonah. Okay, so I want you to look at this. And you see this is line segment, right? I want you to draw a line segment. Okay? That's what you have to do for each and you need to do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20. If you feel like it, you can attempt number 18. It's multiplication. Okay, so if you know it, go ahead and try it. Josh, you have a question? Please get to work, sir. You should have no problem finishing all of these problems.
These are actually so easy.
Yeah,
I'm actually like
good. Yes. You're going to do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20. No? No, that's 10 those 4. For 12, 13, 14, and 15, you have to draw each one of these. So you're going to draw a line segment. Oh, Cameron. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just a second, Cameron, right there. Yes, Howard.
So,
Huh?
two dots and then lines, okay? Draw that.
It does. I did that this morning. Howard just brought it to my attention again that 12, 13, 14, and 15, you have to label them. You have to label each one. Each of your pictures, okay?
Huh?
You have to label your pictures.
What do you mean by label?
Just right there.
Yeah.
Got
If you want, label the points if there's a point. Cameron,
Thank you.
did you get it? Did she explain it to you? A little bit, maybe? Yeah? Okay.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so we were talking about points, a line segment, intersecting lines, and parallel lines. Do those look familiar to you? Do you remember them from 2nd grade? Yeah. You remember that one? Awesome. Will these lines ever cross? No, because they stay like that forever, right? Okay. These ones, they share a point. That's where they intersect. Okay? This one, a line segment and a line. What's the difference between those two? Do you see a difference? What? The arrows. And what's this one? A point or a point. That's called a point. These arrows, they mean, they're very, very important. They mean that line goes on forever and ever and ever. Infinity, yeah. These points, they mean it stops. It stops there. They're very important to have. So I'm glad to look at this. You drew a line segment. You drew it just right. You put the points at the end, meaning it stops. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay? So let's try 13 together, Cameron. What's this one? Can you read that one? I got it. Line. So how would we draw a line? If you need to look up here, that's perfectly find which one of these was a line. Okay. Parallel lines. Don't say parallel lines.
I did the thing.
Here, which one of them is a line? That's a line. You want a line segment. And drop them like that. So,
Okay, for 16 and 17, you're going to use the map that's on the right to figure it out. There's streets.
what are we doing, Jonah? Did you
Oak
get
Street and
started?
Birch Street. Which one is Oak
Good.
Street? Which one is Birch Street? That's Oak Street. Okay, so are Birch Street, Oak Street intersecting, or are they parallel lines? Parallel. Here.
Pattern.
What?
Good.
You missed these, so you get to do
Sorry,
those.
13, I guess.
We did them together. You had to go after me, you missed it. So you get to do those.
Why is this
Which ones
different
do
than
we
that?
Thank you, Rosie, your choice.
What's different?
Okay, go ahead
So
with
we
that.
gotta do.
Those are dots and those are arrows. Those arrows are labeled on the road. Those dots not
And nothing
just
matters.
I need
You
to
saw
draw
that.
that. You all done?
So let's find Oak Street. Which one's Oak Street? Okay.
Road runners are real.
Okay, are they intersecting or are they parallel lines?
I knew that since
Okay, perfect. All right, Cameron. We're not done yet. What do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's on. So,
You did good. Those are awesome.
Go. So there are two lines that won't
Oh,
ever.
it's 15 says intersecting lines. Is that an intersecting line? Skip it for now. You don't have to do that one right now. Jeffers.
Good.
Okay, now it's gonna go. Oh, yeah, you missed those two. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. Yes, Kat.
did. I read this.
Intersecting. Intersecting, honey. Okay, where's Oak Street? Right there. Where's Birch Street? Okay, are they intersecting or parallel?
So look at the plane and look at the wings.
Yeah.
What do you see there?
Good. I'm just curious.
Okay, so it's set.
Okay, intersect. It says right describes the place where the two lines intersect. So where do they intersect? What's that called?
Where's Oak Street?
You have to make sure you read it. Where's Birch? Okay, much better, Cameron. Okay.
So those two streets are the
We're going to
intersecting.
look at this map and we're going to try to decide if Oak Street and Birch Street are intersecting or parallel lines. So let's find Birch Street. Where's Oak Street? Okay, are they parallel or
Well, I have to start
Why don't you just put it up?
I don't know how to spell it. It's right there.
One of those cardboards.
That's 20.
Thursday.
It's fine.
But Mondays,
Put it in one of those cardboard boxes.
we usually have her yesterday.
We'll get it figured out. Okay.
Wednesdays and I was Thursdays.
That's describes the place where these two lines intersect. Where are they intersecting? What is that called?
No, because we don't have Fridays, 'cause that's the
Oh, what do you call it? They share a what?
I'm pretty sure she's Wednesday. From 2 to 2:30 and I was Thursdays 2 to 2:30. And then if we had like, if
Remember a point where they
day,
intersect?
whatever, we ended on that Thursday, we trade it. choose, it's gonna be when she was, so.
Communication
Or
is,
maybe, are you on a Wednesday or are you on a Sorry, okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she was Wednesday.
Okay.
It's what's up, Jonah?
But the ace is over the
he's going to today, so you can
No.
I used to do that.
You'll do it again, in third grade. Just not right now.
The line. There you go.
You only got 3 then, sir. Well, then you need to get going.
I'm not fighting.
Go on. Yes.
What are you doing?
Right, the geometric terms. Oh, right, the geometry.
What's up? Okay, so what they want me to do, are you on number 19 also? Okay, so look at the airplane.
Yes,
Look at the
please.
wings. What type of lines do you see there?
19 and 20, yes.
I think you have been.
Yeah.
Go on, Cameron. Go on, Cameron.
Okay.
Good job.
What are you
Now
doing
look at
with
number
that
19. Look at the wings. What types of lines do you see there?
Yeah.
There you go.
12,
Yep.
all the way
But look at these,
17
so
and 19.
it's a Birch Street and Elm Street. The lines are those, they're not parallel, they're what?
And then I go.
Back to that one, that should be intersecting.
Oh my gosh.
Good job. But look at this. Says which place where these two lines intersect, right there where they intersect, what do we call that? There you go. Good.
We know what those are. But it wants to know where this place right here, that's what that's called.
Okay, so if you look here, it's saying which best describes the place where these two lines intersect. Where they intersect is where they cross, where they touch. So what would you call that place right there? What do you call it? Look at your answer choice, let's see if we can figure it out. What do you call it?
Got it? Okay, yes, Cameron.
I did play. It wants us to look at this here.
And it wants us to write
Line
the
geometry is where two lines that we can use to locate an exact place.
geometric. What do you think it means? Look how we've been line. Line. What did we learn yesterday?
Good, okay, now you go. There's got the answer, you turn to write it.
Geometry.
that.
So geometric means they want to use one of these terms that we've been told. If we looked up here, are they intersecting?
Yeah, okay, so you figured out how to intersect. Who got more baseball cards? She bought 18. There you go. How did you get 18 overall?
Yes,
What
that's
did
not
you
what
do
it's
to get
asking
those
us.
results?
Okay, it wants us to know what this place is called, right here, where they're crossing, where they're intersecting. What is that place called?
Okay.
What's it called? A point. Is that an answer?